Previously on Dream Team.
Much as I admire Felix Hahn's courage in reuniting the Rose brothers, it's perfectly obvious they can't play together. You lot want to play in a cup final, you better get your fingers out of your backsides.
I don't see the point in changing it.
If you don't start playing this game in their half, they are the ones that are going to nick one.
I don't know anyone in England, only you.
This transfer's a sham. Hector's a free agent. His contract at Botafogo is void.
You just killed us both, Linda. Don't know what you're messing with.
I'll see you.
No, I stay. I play football for you.
What if I told you we could get him for free?
And where do we find him?
All I know is his name's Hector and he's somewhere in Harchester in a white suit.
But I'm telling you, this kid has to be a pro! I don't know who he is or where he's been hiding, but you have to have a look!
Okay, fine. Bring him in, we'll give him a trial.
My name's Archie Mallinson. I'm a scout. You understand, scout?
Yes, sure. With football, I have English.
And in my professional opinion, that was a great game. Oh, really, a great game.
Thank you.
Have you ever played professionally?
Yeah, for Botafogo in Brazil. But not anymore. Now I work in restaurant these last days since I come in England. And my friends, they bring me to these games.
So, you're what is known in the game as a free agent?
Well, I have agreed to play for Showsport.
I'm from Bolton Wanderers.
Is it a bigger club?
Eh? Oh, son. You really are too good to be true. Thing is, we've got to move quickly. After Tuesday, there's no more buying players. Transfer window closed, so we need you to come to Bolton tomorrow. All right. Now, take a train to Manchester. It's a couple of hours out of London from Euston. OK.
I don't have money.
Yeah. Right, this should cover you for a return ticket and a cab from Manchester Piccadilly. Now, I'm trusting you, Hector. This is a big opportunity. Now, don't let me down. By Saturday, you could be a Premiership star. All right. See you tomorrow.
Gentlemen, welcome to the new world order. This is my head coach, Vincent Burns. And don't even think about calling him Vinny.
McKay.
That's me.
Moody.
Yep.
Naismith. Sullivan.
What's this?
If you get to play on Saturday, you'll be up against Gary Speed. That's a copy of the last 10 games he's played. It's got all his stats on there too.
So, if you go up for the header with him and have the misfortune to miss, you'll know exactly what he's going to do next, which should give you half a yard on him. Preparation, gentlemen. That is the key to success.
I feel like I'm back at school.
Right, quick as you like. Let's get out there.
You all know how it is when a new manager comes in. It's nothing personal. You'll be getting out a month's notice as per contract, and of course you'll get good references.
Do we have to work our notice?
Well, I know Laurie wants a proper handover, especially from you and Alex in particular. But I wouldn't imagine it'll be more than a couple of days.
Will you need us for Saturday?
Well, I suppose that's it, apart from thanking you all for doing such a great job at the club. Alex, I'm really sorry. Alex. Look, I'm sure anybody'd be pleased to have you, especially after beating Man U in the semi-final. I mean, would you like me to make some...
No. Thanks. I should be getting back.
Anywhere from the Brazilian embassy? No. Well, have you tried? I mean, clubs, restaurants, travel agents who do flights to Brazil? How do I find them? You Google them. For God's sake, do you at least know how to do that?
Here he is at last. Here you are at last. Come on. Oh, you got to look your best for Big Sam.
Oh, sorry.
Come on, they're waiting for you. If it goes well, they'll want to talk to you about a contract straight away, so... do you have an agent?
No.
Oh, well, not to worry. You will do your best once your son. I've really talked you up, eh? Come on. Come on. Hey, come on.
You're late.
What?
Our session. 9:30 sharp. You're usually the one rapping me over the knuckles.
You'll be taking your punishment from someone else now.
Can't you fight it?
You know football? Laurie Hannigan's famous for doing it his way.
Yeah. But I'm in the middle of rehab. I can't afford a change.
Right, Cliff. Laurie wants the lists of all players out injured, diagnoses and treatment schedules.
Excuse me. We're in the middle of something here.
Shoulder injury. 6 weeks ago, right? So why aren't you back out there in full training?
The muscle around his shoulder needs strengthening. We haven't tried plyometric training yet.
Any pain on palpations?
No.
Then get your kit on, son. You're training with us from now on.
Ashley says...
Move it.
It's okay. They're in charge now. Go.
And it begins with E and it ends with T. And that word is effort. Pick that up and start again. Come on. Sally, we haven't got all day.
Get your ass back here, pick this up and start again! Right. Players Lounge, 15 minutes, working lunch. We're going to be going through Bolton's last 3 games, ball by ball. And this afternoon we're back outside, working on set pieces. Okay there, Skip.
You got to sort Sully before he blows it completely.
I can't. I've got to get back to Jaws before this working lunch thing.
What?
My dog. He doesn't like to be left alone.
You're putting a dog before your mate. Remember what he said in Cardiff. Promised we'd be there for each other.
I know.
You ever shut up?
Look, this drunken zombie thing ain't cutting it with a new lot, all right? And at this rate, you'll be lucky to even make the reserves.
They're speaking to Matty Holland. I heard it from my agent.
And if he comes, you're gone. Mate, look, I don't want to be harsh, but we're not going to stand by and let you ruin your career over a bit of skirt.
That Hahn obviously mollycoddled the hell out of those boys. There's got to be some big changes.
That's your department, Laurie.
And how's your side of things coming on? How about a deal on the Eugene Rose?
No, not yet.
Well, loan him then. I mean, I need his wages back if I'm going to afford Holland and Lloyd.
Look, I'm doing my best. But he has got a court case coming up next month. And nobody seems to want a player who could be whisked off to prison at any moment.
Well, have you at least found the Brazilian?
Oh, God, I totally forgot. There's a message about that somewhere.
What? Duncan called about problems with work permit. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Oh, when did you get the message?
I don't remember. First thing, I think.
Well, could you at least get him on the phone for me, huh? Could you at least do that? Duncan, hi. Hi. I'm sorry I didn't call back sooner. Listen, I thought we'd sorted out Hector's work permit. Somebody else has made the same application. But that's impossible. Phil, hi, this is Linda Block. Listen, there seems to be some confusion over one of our players, Hector De Silva. Not actually signed as such.
So he's still available to be signed by anyone then?
Hey, oh, come on. We saw him first.
Well, it's a pity you let him out of your sight then.
Gaps between the centre halves and full-backs were so wide a jumbo jet could taxi through them. With City, this was no different. Rayner and Barton killed us with balls into the channel. Evans, Rossi, you need to be 5 yards closer at all times.
Do you want her back?
We'll be going more direct from now on.
She hasn't had any time for me since the kids were born. If there was a marriage there, you think I'd have been with Amy?
So it wasn't just like a sex thing?
What do you want to do about it?
Daniel Sullivan. You've been the captain of this club for how long?
Since the start of the season.
Hardly part of the furniture.
Hey, we were just...
Hey! You were just not doing your jobs!
When the gaffer's not around, I want you to imagine that every word I say comes out of his mouth. That way, you'll believe me when I tell you you are this close to being dropped.
His marriage is broken up. He's been all over the press.
And how is that relevant? We do not care what goes on in your private lives. Bring it in here and we will drop you.
Mr. Burns, Hannigan, or whatever you want to be called. Stick it.
Sol.
Well, he just made team selection a little easier. Anyone else care to comment?
One and all, thanks for coming. I'd like you to meet Harchester United's latest signing. I've been lining him up for years, keeping an eye on the development of a truly dazzling talent. Every effort was made to secure a work permit. Every effort was made to go through the right channels. And finally, it's paid off. Meet Hector.
You do know there's no one there.
Which is to the detriment of the entire game. Now, we did everything by the book. On Saturday, our fans should be heralding the arrival of their new player. But they can't. And why? Because they have nicked him.
Are you saying that Bolton Wanderers have kidnapped
No,
him?
he's not saying that.
He is our player.
Well, if he's already signed for you, Laurie.
We don't have a signature. But we do have his word. And if you want proof of this, ask the immigration officer at East Midlands Airport, who witnessed Linda Block meeting him last week. Ask the people from the Home Office. We brought him into the country. We have a work permit for him. And they stole him. Now, I just want everyone to know what's gone on. Because personally, I am disgusted.
That'll be all. Thank you, gentlemen. What the hell was that? Huh? I would never have sanctioned that if I'd known what you were going to do. Phil Gartside's a good friend of mine, not to mention a valued colleague. You can't just accuse him of something I know perfectly well he wouldn't do. The FA are going to come down on us like a ton of bricks for this. You know that, don't you? Laurie, you do realise what you said in there amounts to libel.
Linda, do you want this player or not?
Ramon Hector Rodriguez Patricia de Silva. Ever heard of him? Or neither have we, but tonight two Premiership clubs are locked in a battle over the Brazilian signature. And on the face of it, you can understand what all the fuss is about. But Bolton have roundly denied Laurie Hannigan's allegations and added they're seeking legal advice both against him and Harchester United. The player had signed for Bolton moments before the news from the Lair. I suspect this story is not over yet.
Morning all. Vincent will be taking you for training this morning. I've got some work to do on a couple of players I want to bring in before the window closes. So, I won't see you till this evening at Mrs. Block's welcome do, when we can all get to know each other better socially before we go into battle tomorrow. Oh, and by the way, attendance is compulsory.
Gaffer?
Yeah?
I'm just wondering when the boys are going to hear the team for tomorrow.
Well, I can let you know that right now. O'Meara in goal, Evans, Carter, Rossi, Tyson, Mackay, Moody, Hector, Owen Lloyd, Holland and Naismith.
Holland and Lloyd. They've already signed.
They will. Oh, and Tyson will be your captain. See you all this evening.
This ain't the way I wanted it, mate. Dan?
Sully.
Dan!
No. You don't follow him, you don't mother him. He's big enough to make his own choices, and he's making all the wrong ones.
But he's a mate.
He's a colleague. You're in a new world now. And if you're on his side, you're not on mine. I want you all on that pitch in 5.
training now?
No, Hector. I've just been hauled before the entire board and grilled about what's happened here. They've had threats coming in from Manchester fans, FIFA, threatening to investigate. I need to know, and I need the truth. Are you already in a relationship with another club?
Yes, I come from Brazil to play there, but I don't want to.
Have you actually done a deal?
I don't know. My agent, Jackson Turner, he fixes things. He tells me I have to do this, but I don't want to.
You told me you didn't have an agent.
Well, I said goodbye of him.
But you have no right to do that. Not once you've entered into a legal arrangement. You just can't walk away. Oh, 15 years I've been doing this job. I love this club. Now, because of me, their name's been dragged through the mud. Oh, they won't touch me with a barge pile after this. No one will.
I'm sorry. So, cannot I play for this club?
No, Hector. You can't.
We've acted in good faith in signing Hector. The player himself thought he was a free agent when he wasn't, and therefore we're prepared to release him from the contract that he signed with us. But we are giving notice that we are considering legal action against Harchester United.
Result. Come on, let's go and get him.
Are you kidding? I can't believe what we've done.
I got him for you, didn't I? And tomorrow we'll have Lloyd and Holland. I mean, everything's falling into place. Now, are you going to come with me, or have I got to do this on my own?
Hannigan,
Hector, get in the car.
please, I don't want to go with him.
Oh, I'm sorry, son.
You just do as you're told.
No, I don't want to go with you. You are with Jackson and the Russians.
Look, will you stop being such a tart? I work for Harchester.
Just keep away from me.
Laurie, I'll deal with this. Hector, I bought you a present to say sorry. Remember last week in the airport when you said you wanted to play for me? Well, for Harchester United. Well, if you still want to, I'd really like that.
Yeah.
Okay. I think you'd be very happy. Come on, let's go. Sit in the front.
Fair enough, but remember, good cop, bad cop.
Beautiful, but seriously, we got to get this right, because if she doesn't go for it...
If she doesn't go for it, what?
Then Danny's in an awful lot of trouble.
I thought you said this wasn't about Danny.
Of course it is.
Look, we just had to get you here. Come on.
Just some tap water, please. So how is he?
We've got
concerns.
Concerns? He's fighting. He's drinking, turning up late, arguing with the gaffer.
We just don't want him to flush his career down the toilet.
Look, I'm sorry. I really can't get involved.
We can't help him. He needs you. Look, I mean, more than his football. We're really worried about him.
About what he'll do next.
What do you mean?
You worry, Mamie. Go and see him.
You know he really cares about you.
And how do you know?
He told us. It's open.
Ryan and Tice came to see me. They said you'd been dropped. That's not why I came. I miss you.
I can't believe how quickly it can just all fall apart. One day you wake up and it's all gone.
Not all of it. Things don't just fall away. You can push them away.
Please don't. It's the kids. I hurt Kim so badly. I just feel terrible because I just want to be with you.
Baby, you love your football. And you love Harchester. Don't throw it away to punish yourself for what's happened.
There are some benefits to getting fired. You just don't have to work with him anymore.
Thank God.
What will you do now?
Go to Miami, I think. My dad lives there. I'll get a job. Less prejudice against women in sport. Come here. I'll take that. I should really go and pack up the rest of my stuff. Drink as much of this free plonk as I can before I have to go. Do you care to join me?
I just wanted to tell you, I'm sorry that things didn't work out for you here. Looks like they will for you, though. You seem to be the new word on everyone's lips. Look, no hard feelings, eh? Something will turn up soon enough.
Okay, football.
Men's thighs.
Oh, so that's what all this is about.
Go on, men's thighs.
No, I'm not sure I like where this is headed.
Prude.
Change the tune.
The weight of responsibility has been lifted from my shoulders. I'm no longer your boss, and I don't have to behave.
Harchester.
Pain. Loss.
Are there no good moments at all?
Apparently I can't remember them. But you do. Why don't you show me what I missed out on the first time?
No. No.
Oh, I see. It's all about the chase with you, isn't it? Once you've got it on a plate, you don't want it anymore.
No, it's not like that.
Then what?
I better go. Have a great life, Ash. No one deserves it more than you.
Everyone, meet our new number 10, Hector. I'm sure you're all going to make him very welcome.
I am Hector.
Amy, I must say it's quite a surprise to see you here. You've got some nerve.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have come.
Linda, Amy is with me now, so I'm afraid everyone's just going to have to get used to that. Okay?
You sure you got time to chat? What about that boy's paperwork? I want him out on that pitch tomorrow.
Where do you think you're going?
It's 6:30, Mrs. Block.
But we have a new player without registration.
I did tell you I had band practice tonight.
Oh, okay, band practice. Yeah, go on, go on. Hey, and don't come in tomorrow.
You're firing me?
Mm-hmm. Oh, and if you want a good reference, you'll pop along to the Players' Lounge, find a girl called Amy Kerrigan. Tell her Linda Block wants to see her straight away. Thank you.
Excuse me, Gaff. Just wondered if I could have a quick word. I think me and you, well, we got off on the wrong foot and, just...
Sorry, sir. No smoking in here.
This is my club. Whatever it is you've got to say, you'll have to wait 5 minutes. I'm gasping. Can I help you?
No, that's okay. Please, could you just let me know if somebody fitting that description's admitted? Yeah, thanks.
I have a meeting with Linda this morning.
Well, you're going to have to wait.
Owen Lloyd will be here in an hour to sign a contract. There's a lot of work to do.
Well, she's talking to the police. Laurie Hannigan's gone missing.
What?
It's his first game in charge. He wouldn't just walk out. Unless it's some managerial ploy.
I've worked with him for 20 years. We played together. I know him. This is not some ploy. I've called his wife, his ex-wife, all of his friends, and nobody's heard from him. There's something wrong.
It's all right, Vincent. Everything will be all right.
He's had heart problems in the past. I just hope he's not lying in some ditch somewhere.
All right, look, I want a full-scale search started immediately. I mean, my PA's been phoning hospitals and police stations all night. Surely that's your job. Why aren't you doing it?
Is there a coach on the way or what?
We're checking out.
Good luck today, guys, yeah?
Yeah, forget that, eh?
Oh, what's up?
Hannigan's gone missing. The police out looking for him a lot.
You kidding?
Nope. It seems in all the commotion, they forgot about little old us.
Hey, it's not a problem anymore.
No? Technically, I'm still working out my notice. Someone's got to look after the lads. Can you get on the phone to the club and ask them where the coach is?
I'm so sorry. It seems the last guy never ordered the coach. It's on its way, though. Call me back if it's not there in 15. Okay, bye.
Any news?
I've called all the hospitals in a 30-mile radius. Nothing. And it seems that one or two things may not have been organised for match day.
Now, why doesn't that surprise me?
you want me to stay on?
Would you?
Look, I'm really sorry about...
Look, let's save the apologies for another day. We've got a match in 3 hours.
Not so tough without Hannigan.
Hey. Those two have been together for 20 years. They're closer than most marriages. You must be pretty worried. Listen. Look, whatever's gone on between us these last few days, I just want you to know that me and Ashley are here to help. Now, Ashley said she'll take Futcher and Omer for a fitness test. I can get the lads changed and warmed up. And maybe we could go through the team sheet. Sound okay?
Yeah. Thanks.
I'm so sorry. Shouldn't be too much longer. Linda, are we going to do this deal? Only we've been waiting an hour and a half.
Owen, it's so good to have you here. Let's go into the boardroom then.
Linda, I'm so sorry. Reception called. Somebody needs to see you down there urgently.
Owen, I can only apologise. Sorry, it's really hectic round here at the moment. Would you mind if I just asked you to wait a moment longer? Amy will give you everything you need. Thank you so much. Thank you, Amy.
What's going to happen if you don't find Hannigan this morning?
Chloe, thanks for your concern, but I do have the authority to conduct transfers myself. Okay? Someone to see me?
Miss Block?
Hello?
Please.
I don't get into cars with strange men.
We have some management issues we need to discuss. Please.
Oh my God, what have you done to him?
Hector belongs to a number of different people. It was a very complicated transfer. The one that's worth 10 million to us. So that's the money you now have to pay.
I can't
afford to make this difficult to me. That's right.
Look, I'll go and get him. You can have him. I just can't magic up 10 million.
You're the one that turned Hector's transfer into media frenzy. The world is watching now. FIFA threatening to investigate Bolton Wanderers. If he suddenly shows up in Russia, that's going to generate too much interest for my employer's liking. Now, how are you going to manage the transfer of the funds? Hannigan was dying for me to ask you.
They're still waiting, Linda. I think he's getting annoyed.
I'm going to have to cancel the deal.
What about Hannigan?
Hannigan's not coming back.
What?
Just trust me, Amy. Hannigan's gone. Okay, contact the finance director. Tell him there's been a change of plan. The Holland Lloyd money can't go out.
Linda, what?
We need 10 million ready. We'll be sent the account details of where it needs to go.
Already finalists in the League Cup. Can Harchester now plot a route through to the 5th round of the FA Cup?
We want you to sit just behind Naismith, okay? Number 10, numero 10.
Brazilian number 10. No problem.
It's like Hannigan's not going to show.
He will be all right, though, won't he?
Yeah, of course he will. No, you're going to give these lads a team talk.
But Hannigan's the motivator, I'm just the sergeant major.
You need to do this. Just tell them what they need to hear.
Win.
Come on, boys, are you ready to run?
The Harchester side shows a high-profile debut for Brazilian striker Hector. How will his partnership with Ryan Naismith fare against a Bolton Wanderers side who might well have had Hector in their lineup if fate had dealt them a better hand? Liam Mackay's again deployed in a holding midfield role, which so far has been successful. But today is all about the 24-year-old Brazilian. A complicated contractual situation may yet prove difficult for Harchester, with Bolton considering legal action. Well, if Harchester are to win this 4th round FA Cup tie, they'll have to do it without manager Laurie Hannigan, who is worryingly absent from today's match. Vincent Burns and Alex Dempsey must pit their wits against the shrewd figure of Sam Allardyce. But what extra spice to this tie, with the fact that Hector could well have been lining up in the white of Bolton. As it is, he's a Harchester United player, and he's about to make his debut in the most famous cup competition in world football. Well, the League Cup has been a welcome distraction to the Premiership for Harchester. What has the FA Cup got in store?
So who is this Hector anyway?
Our new £10 million signing.
So that's where your transfer money went. Let's hope he's worth it, Linda.
And now Danny Sullivan has got Revere in a useful bit of space inside that centre circle. Little flick on, we'll look for Ryan Naismith, and they've opened up Bolton Wanderers immediately, and it's Hector! Oh my goodness! The £10 million Brazilian has announced his arrival, and how? Inside the first minute, and Hector scores on his debut from non-league to the highest level, and that's why Sam Allardyce wanted to sign him.
Come on, Hector!
Coming up on Dream Team. Vincent Burns has quit.
Let me guess, you want us to hold the fort for a bit until you find another manager.
Well, what do you say?
This is the account number you asked me for, the one that we paid the money into for Hector. And this is the cheque that Dragon's Corp sent me.
The numbers are the same. I don't understand.
Are you taking the piss? You do what I bloody say.
Want to hit someone? Linda, I want to find out who they are and make them pay.